Welcome to this week's Just the Tip. I wanted to talk a little bit about garage organizing. We're here in Minnesota where we're coming into the fall, hopefully a little bit cooler weather where the garages are a little bit easier to tackle. There's one thing that I have noticed recently over the past, year or so, and was just in a consultation the other day. And a family had bought a lot of the black bins with yellow tops. I mean, you've probably seen these all over TikTok, Instagram. They're very aesthetically pleasing in a garage. They're very heavy duty, and sometimes they're very large, which can be useful for some people and for some items, but oftentimes they are kind of a catch-all pit, or that's what they can turn into. So the problem is that you can't see inside the bin, and if they're not well labeled, camping might turn into a bin full of just random stuff, or a different category might just be like tools. Well, what kind of tools? I mean, it might end up being a plethora of tools in this bin, or they might just not make it back in the bin because it's hard to see inside the bin for those things that you might need to access all the time. So one thing, although I love the look of bins, and we've definitely done the black bins for some clients and they love it, but we have come in and fixed quite a few garages where the simple solution that we use when that black bin doesn't work for somebody is we'll switch that out with a clear lashing tote. Most of the time they're weatherproof. You can upgrade to the Container Store like weather tight clear lashing bin. We know that those can handle weather and climate really well. And they're also a little bit more heavy duty, but the price tag is going to be a little bit higher than like your Target clear lashing tote. But anyway, simple solution is we recategorize the garage, we fit it into these bins, and then we also label. So not only can we see inside the bin, but we can also see the label. The chances of somebody putting things back into these bins is so much greater. And also when you're going out to look for items to grab from these bins, it's much easier and more efficient. You're not wasting a ton of time trying to find these items. So that's going to be maybe, unpopular opinion, but we like to think about function. And when we organize, we want this to function for you and your family. So if you're struggling with maybe the aesthetic versus function in your garage, I'd recommend doing that quick switch out or having somebody do it for you. And we can kind of make your garage function again before the fall, the winter, and potentially snow hits and you want somewhere to park your car. So anyway, reach out if you need anything. Would love to hear how your garage is looking and what you find very helpful. And we will see you next week.